Welcome to my channel, A Voice Down Under. In this video, I will be reporting on the March for Australia. G'day good people, welcome back to my channel. Sorry about my voice, I'm a little bit crook at the moment. So the aim of this video is to do a quick showcase of the march that went on the 31st. So I rocked up about 12 o'clock after going to the pub first for a couple of bundies, as you do. And yeah, it was a really good atmosphere, loads of Aussie flags out, kids and people just standing around having a yarn. It was a little bit of something hanging in the air, but you know, apart from that, it was a really good vibe. The first thing that caught me though was this massive Stop Immigration banner. There are about a dozen guys, all dressed in black gear, standing next to it. They had that look about them, you know, like the neo-Nazi types. I'm just kidding, I don't know them from a bar of soap. Not sure if they were actually tied in with the organisers or just hanging about. Anyway, they weren't kicking off or giving anyone any grief, just standing there with a sign. Wandered around a bit more. Most people were lovely. They chatted, smiled, waved flags. A couple of cranky fellas with beards, looking as though they'd lost their smokes or something. But no dramas, just a cruisy scene with passionate Aussies who want to see a change.
Country for our rights and holding a government to account who just is not looking after its people. Get it right. Is there any news crews here? Let's hope they report today that we are proud Australians. There's no racists here. There's people who love their country. So let's hope that these media today see how well behaved, good Aussie middle class working people are that just want to see great things happen in their country. So
then came a bit of a dodgy moment where an Aboriginal lady got up on the stage with her flag.
Okay, guys. Thank you, Alita.
Why don't you piss off, fellas?
Instead of being inclusive, some in the crowd booed and started yelling, "One flag, one flag." So what do you think about that? Was it being racist? Is it invalidating Aboriginal identity? Let me know what you think in the comments. So for those who don't know, there are actually 3 official Australian flags. And of course, you've got a big group of people and not everyone is going to have the same point of view. Some people believe that there should only be one flag and it should be the Australian blue ensign. Some people believe it should be the red ensign. Some people believe that all 3 flags, so the Aboriginal flag, the Torres Strait Islander flag and the blue ensign should all be combined to make a new flag. And some people just outright think that the Aboriginals have no rights and that the country was built by white fellas, and there's all sorts of different viewpoints. And there are racists in Australia, as there are in other countries too. And that doesn't mean I condone any racist behaviour. I'm here objectively just to report on what was happening on the day. But feel free to let me know what you think. What would you like to see happen with the flag? Would you like it to stay the same? Would you like the Union Jack taken off? A combined flag? Yeah, let me know in the comments. So most of you know who follow my channel know that I'm normally an anti-Scientology protester or anti-abuses within Scientology protester. I'm not against anyone's religion or anything like that. They can believe what they want, but I won't put up with seeing people being abused in my country. And my country is Australia. I'm a citizen of Australia. My son's Australian. My late partner was Australian. Anyway, in regards to Scientology, I actually did a video with one of the biggest YouTubers in Western Australia, Mr. Sickhunt, who is a fabulous guy. If you don't know of him, then I'll leave a link to his channel in the description. He's also a stand-up comedian and he's a good crack. I bumped into him in the Supreme Court Gardens, which was awesome. Lovely to see him doing the good work. Yeah, and then after that, I had a good chinwag with a couple of ladies. And we were talking about how much the country has changed over the last 10 years.
Living standards. No one could afford to live here anymore. That's our children. We've got to sort of, our children can't afford housing. Anything. So, we're not. We're well out of other countries so we can afford to live.
Soon after that, the march kicked off. Everyone started moving up through the city towards Parliament House. But I'd heard there was another group, which was a counter-protest. And I found out they were hanging out at Stirling Gardens. So I thought I'd go up and pay them a visit and see what their point of view was.
Are these guys going to the anti-Palestine rallies? No! They ain't going to that. They're saying that problems that they talk about. Exactly.
Not migrants raising your rent.
When I got there, the cops had blocked all the side entrances, making sure that the two groups didn't clash. But I managed to find a way round the back to get in, and it was a totally different vibe in there. Yeah, it was a bit mental in there. They were going off. The counter-protesters were angry. Most of them were wearing masks, and they didn't want to talk. I even found out later on that one of them had ripped Sikant's microphone out of his hand and threw it on the floor.
I'm going to go in and see if I can talk to these people.
So I managed to talk to a couple of young'uns, a couple of girls, and a youngish lad with a balaclava on. The sound isn't very good. I'm going to get myself an external microphone this week, so when I interview people, it'll be a bit better.
Filming us? No. I mean, I was just going to just get your side of things. And, okay. Oh, I know it's scary to say things publicly, you know.
Oh, I have no shame.
Oh, okay, cool. So why are you here today? What's the main reason? What do you think?
We're here in support of the indigenous people who were here first. This is their land. These cunts, other cunts, fascist cunts. They're all, what did you say? They're all brainwashed.
They're all brainwashed. They think that it's immigration that's the cause of the cost of living and the housing crisis, when in reality it's the people in the top,
onto their lives. Yeah.
And the elites are causing this race war between all of us to distract us from the past war, when all we really need to do is unite together against these the minority. The elites are the minority, but they do have all the power, which is money.
Yeah.
So that's.
Are you both immigrants, or you?
I was born here.
Me too.
My parents were.
Yeah. Or have immigrant family, or yeah.
My mom's from
And so are theirs.
Yeah.
So are theirs.
Exactly. My mom's from Singapore. My dad's from America, and moved here in their 20s.
Yeah.
But I have half siblings who are Aboriginal. So
yeah. Okay. Yeah.
If I want to be able to support them. They pointed out that there's kids in that protest as well.
I'm so sorry to interrupt. Are you a legal observer? Are you a legal observer?
What do you mean?
Are you a legal observer for the rally?
No. I've just got a little YouTube channel. I've come here.
Okay.
Honestly.
I think everyone who is against the fascists and the Nazis should
show up.
Is the organizer of this one, is it one organizer that's organizing it in all states, as far as you know?
I think they have, obviously, anti-fascist, groups have, tried to organize this, but I feel this, but it's under the guise of, we just don't want people stealing our houses.
Fascism is when one leader or group has total control, uses the military and violence to crush opposition, forces people to put the nation or race above themselves, and tightly controls society and the economy. Do you agree with the counter-protesters calling the marchers fascist, or is that an unfair generalisation based on a few bad apples? Let me know in the comments. So I decided to catch up with the march, as they were probably at Parliament House by now, and on the way another interesting event unfolded. Okay, so this group of young lads were walking along on the opposite side to where the march was, and they were holding a black silk flag with some red writing in Arabic, which was causing a bit of a stir. In fact, so much of a stir that the police came swarming in.
So they're the guys that had the flag, which I don't know what it said.
So it started off with just a couple of policemen on bikes, and then they ended up kind of surrounding them and questioning them.
All right, they're getting surrounded. I just want to know what it says. Sorry.
So what did the flag say, and what were these guys up to? I decided the only way to find out was to ask one of them.
I don't know. I'm not. Nah. Well, I don't know. I don't know what it says. I want to try and interview them. But yeah.
Free up the bonus.
It could just be people stirring shit, or it could be some serious shit. So just stay safe, you know.
My friend Simpson loading stuff up in a car. Look at it.
If anyone knows what that says, could you let me know? Can anyone do a translation for me?
I mean, these guys, they weren't being violent. They just looked a bit kind of pissed off, you know, and the police were being calm with them and I guess checking out what they were saying.
Can someone translate? Excuse me, can I talk to you?
Of course.
And what does it say on the flag?
It just says, Ya Allah Abdullah. It's a religious song.
What does it mean?
It's like about Shia Islam. It's about kind of like showing our communities here as well. You know? Just like if someone was showing off their culture, we'll show off our culture. Because this is a diverse country.
Yeah.
It's never been one person Aussie. Everyone's Aussie. I was born here. You know?
Yeah, fair enough. And people that don't understand are obviously, you know, they're thinking it's something like,
100%.
I want to chop your head off or something like that. Do you know what I mean?
100%.
Yeah.
And that's the wrong type of stereotype. That's what the media is doing.
Yeah, okay, yeah. No, I appreciate you talking. Okay. All right, so... Oh God! I asked people in the chat to tell me what they think it says, and they're saying Hamas. It's a Hamas flag.
No.
It says bomb throwers, stuff like that. No.
That's just propaganda, and after that, like,
we're
not gonna be fooling for it. Huh?
Everyone's saying they're lying.
No, you're right. But they don't say anything when it comes to people like that, you know? Saying kick people out the country. I've been here my entire life, paying my taxes. No criminal
I'm an immigrant.
That's what I mean. Everyone here. Everyone's Australian, you know?
Yeah.
Everyone. Doesn't matter what race or religion.
Yeah.
That's what peace is supposed to be.
Yeah.
Not something like that over there.
Anyway, No worries, you too.
He told me straight up it was a Shiite Muslim prayer flag, a way of showing respect to their prophet. Nothing violent, just faith being expressed, as other people express their faith. I looked into this and translated it, and sure enough, he was telling the truth. So what do you think about that? Yes, it was a bit of shit stirring, but I think it was a very important point to make. Australia is a multicultural country with people from all kinds of backgrounds. Christianity is still the biggest religion, but Muslims are only about 3%, and most live here peacefully like everyone else. Terrorists are just a tiny extremist fringe, not what Islam's about. And we can't forget Aboriginal people were once forced into Christianity, so today we should respect everyone's right to their own culture and beliefs. That's just my opinion anyway. So I kept on going and decided to catch up with the march as they were at Parliament House by now. And what a turnout it was. There were heaps of people there. In fact, I put this image into AI to try and figure out exactly how many people were there. And it reckoned around 14,000 people. And again, the mood was different. There were speeches made, and one in particular, this chant started. Hearing this chant made me really think about things. Who was organising this? Who was allowing this to happen? Were there neo-Nazis there? I really had no idea. I've never been to any type of rally like this before. I don't know anything about neo-Nazis in Australia. I've been in isolation for a few years now, and I've kept myself shut off from the real world. I haven't been watching any media. I haven't been integrating myself into the community at all. So to see it actually happening in real time was a bit unnerving, I guess. I've since then looked into a lot of the stuff that happened in this march and in the other marches, in particular Sydney and Melbourne, and it's made me understand things a bit more. But again, there's conflicting sides, there's conflicting information. Is the media reporting correctly? There are different groups with different motives. So I think I'm going to do another video, and in particular on one group who were definitely present at this event. The ones with the Stop Immigration banner. They were neo-Nazis, and they are here in Perth.
National Socialist Network member Hagan Palm sparking infighting between protesters.
Nazi scum! We are one! They are from an organisation that I think most majority of Australians that were here weren't in favour of.
So yeah, I agree. The majority of the people there were there to see a change in their country. They were nice, happy people. Some of my friends were there that were really decent people. But this neo-Nazi thing is causing a stir, and I'm going to be looking into it a lot more. I'm going to do a whole video on it, in fact. At the end of the day, we're a multicultural country. We all just want to live good, fulfilling lives. Right now, it feels like we're divided. Everyone arguing, emotions running high, and I reckon the media plays into that, stirring the pot. We can't let this divide and conquer us. If we truly want unity, we've got to accept each other, stand side by side, and remember what really matters. One mob, one love. If you'd like to leave a comment below, I'd love to hear your thoughts. If you want me to dive into things further and bring up statistics on immigration and other issues, feel free to let me know. Anyway, take care everyone, and I'll see you next time.
We are strong, and we are many. And from every shore on earth we've come. We'll share a dream and sing together. I am, you are. We're all Australian. I am, you are. We're all Australian. I am, you are. We're all Australian.